Ladies and gentlemen, I think our senators need to hear us loud and clear with a gigantic move for passing the budget. I'm going to bring up from the Great Estate Patriots, please welcome Mr. Jack Kimball. Jack, come on up.
I don't think you'll have any trouble hearing me. I hope. Well, folks, I got a major announcement. I'm sure none of you know it, but the country's in the worst recession since the Great Depression. Could even go into a depression. Oh, you already know that. They don't have a clue. Not a clue. Everyone in that building, except for some Republicans, there are some Republicans, I'm the equal opportunity critic. Because I don't care if you're a Republican, if you're voting in favor of those taxes, you won't be a Republican in the State House much longer. Watch out. You know, this is common sense. I said it with the radio show that started last week. That is Economics 101. That should be required for every State House occupant. Economics 101. You know what? I take that back.
I go for what I want.
Really? It's a little simpler than that. It's common sense 101. When you spend more money than you bring in, you wind up with what? You wind up with debt or a deficit. Well, that then grows. I mean, 17% last year increase in the spending, and now another roughly 8%. This is outrageous, 25%. I already know that the national average for the states and the governors had a meeting not too long ago was a reduction of 2%. A reduction of 2%. This is New Hampshire, ladies and gentlemen. How do we get an increase of 25%? Somebody tell me. When you have a deficit and you continue to spend out of control, what do you wind up with? New taxes. Well, these people are finding taxes under every nook and cranny. They are finding taxes everywhere. I've been a small businessman in this state for 30 years. It's getting so difficult to even make ends meet, it's unbelievable. You people all have to keep a budget. You all have to live within your means. Well, by God, the state government has to live within its means as well. Yeah. It's not their money. You work hard for it. I work hard for it. We take home a finite amount of money. Well, when taxes go up, what happens? That finite amount of money goes down. You can't then buy that new TV. Or you can't even buy food in some cases, particularly people on fixed incomes. How in the world does the state expect people to survive? This makes no sense. If you reduce spending and you reduce taxes, what happens? Revenue goes up. Up. Simply put, you increase the gas tax by 15 cents, which by the way is an 83% increase. 83%. When you increase it by 15 cents, you're going to buy what? Less gas, right? But if you reduce the price per gallon by 15 cents, what happens? We live on border states here. Sales go up, revenue does what? Goes up. This is simple stuff. It's not hard. You can cut a budget across the board. It's a little difficult to do, but it's very easy to make that decision in a time like this. Recessionary times that are so difficult for all of us are going to be made far, far worse by these people in this house right here. And they don't care. Let's hear that. They don't care. 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 All right. They don't care. They don't care. We all have a job to do, and it's a very important job. The most powerful weapon in our arsenal is what? Our vote. and you